What up, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another Truth Entertainment video. This is my series, Tupac Origins. This will be part 2 of episode 3. Now, if you have missed the other episodes, they will be in the description below. Tupac formula to become the greatest of all time in a 10 album span done in half the time of 5 years. Todd first brought up the subject to me, and we discussed the formula that would crown him king of rap. LL was reluctant to take on all of the required difficult challenge because of its dangers and controversial topics/lyrics. Pac asked me to create a GOAT formula that would crown him king in 5 years. Pac wanted it in half the time, a 5-year plan or suicide run, as I called it. Tupac's formula to become the greatest of all time, done in half the time of 5 years, was Pac's idea, so I created a blueprint. I didn't expect Pac to want to follow my formula, and only his insistence in my theory was reassurance of his commitment. Formulas were designed and song structured of a triple threat artist like Ali using a persona name Tupac, which means two people are creating acronym. As his MC name, a persona with attributes of metamorphosis and alter egos. A persona is used to make a point for your subject, matter, or purpose. A character familiar to society and respected or feared. Batman was a persona Bruce Wayne created to put fear in the hearts of criminals. If they fear you, you earn respect, gain notoriety, and haters. Batman stood up for injustice and carried the weight, trailed in court of public opinions, and labeled public enemy number 1. This philosophy was insight to explaining thug life. Theory Tupac. Tough love. Make them hate you with the truth, with the hearts/respect of the underprivileged, and give them a voice. As an MC, you are a spokesperson for for your chosen community or city. We choose to rep all black youth, America's most feared, most hated, most watched, often referred as thugs, code word for niggers. You create who you want to be ultimately. The main underlining theme was, of course, recent events in the life of a young black man rise in America. Rapping from the perspective of an African-American male on a quest to greatness, reality on wax, simple enough. But when you got 6+ personas, it becomes satire, only more serious. We combine Southern traits with guidance, tones for positive effects into ghetto hood moral fables. 6 personas under one brand name Tupac. Pac solely expressed the corruption of society by using irony with his own life, that of every black man alive. Reflective of the foolishness in our political system and government by criticizing its follies and fables. Biggie, following the Don method, used humor, irony, exaggeration, sarcasm, wit, and ridicule to attack or oppose folly, vice, and opponents. Download book for more details. How to be the greatest GOAT. First, create a brand exclusive signature look, sound, and feel. How to be remembered as the greatest came with a long list of priorities I took very seriously, and I tried to convey this to Pac, especially when he was hoarse, playing, or joking around. Questions he asked me about music biz and what kind of tracks to select, even how to rhyme without a track and stay in time. I had to prepare Pac to make songs with limited studio time or no beats, like being in jail, where he wouldn't have access to music studio. I had already made tracks for myself and other rappers, but his music had to be more universal and soulful. I had a clear vision for the sound or soundtrack to Thug Life that consists of American Southern blues style instruments. I wanted a folk country feel, very Southern, not West Coast sound. Pac asked many questions in anticipation of future situations, and I had to have an answer for him. For 3 months, he barraged me with questions that proved of worth in the short course of his life. We created a lifelong reminder that proves you can create something great out of nothing. But visualizing, then you put yourself out there. Many elements was against us from the beginning. For instance, Pac had previous to meeting me signed a bogus management contract just to get on tour with Digital Underground. Pac was homeless, sleeping on Layla Steinberg's couch for a year. When he was offered the chance to go on tour, if he signed a management contract, first I deplore management contracts and insisted Pac get out of it from day one. It took almost 3 years as they fought Pac in court and drained him from making finances gains. Layla Steinberg, this contract also held up Pac from creating his label and Legion of MCs as a music mogul in his GOAT formula, greatest of all time. His management refused to release Pac because they saw his potential and wanted in on the future potential earnings. This proved to be a major delay in Tupac machine, 5-year plan, and achievements that needed to be made. What doesn't kill you, leaves scars, ruins your lungs, dries out all your tears, wishing you weren't here alive. Tupac Shakur.